I am here with Benedictine Cadets, do everything wide receiver Zaquan Bryan. Zay, I
Yo,
appreciate you joining me, man.
yes, sir.
Um, it's been a magical season. I think going into the year, there were high expectations for Benedictine, no doubt about it. But you never quite know what's going to happen when you lose a few guys like you lost last year. What was the temperature around Benedictine this summer? Did you know that? Did you have a feeling that this is where you would be at the end of the year?
I didn't have a feeling. The temperature was kind of cold at the beginning, but as we started to work more in the summer, then I could feel that it was starting to get more hot and hotter, and that we were coming together as a brotherhood and as a team, and just everything just fall into place.
Now that's an interesting thing because you said brotherhood, and we know that a lot of what's preached here at BC is about the brotherhood.
Yes, sir.
Um, speak about that closeness, that bond that you have with your teammates that maybe some other people may not be aware of, because not every program gets the unique ability to just be kind of together all the time.
The brotherhood is great. I mean, we see each other every day. We spend time with each other every day in the classroom or out here on the field, and just us coming together, being together, it just improved more on the football field and just help us as a team.
Absolutely. I think one of the things for me coming into this season, you came off of a 2020 where you were just kind of like a guy on the squad. Obviously a lot of attention was played to Trent Broadnex, now over at Duke playing football. What did you do in the off season in the summertime to make sure that when you came into this season, you were going to pick up where Broadnex left off?
Well, the first thing I did is I called our offensive coordinator, Coach Phillips, and I told him that I was going to be that guy. I worked with Holden during the off season, and we came out to the field almost every day. We worked together. We made that bond from what him and Trey had last year to now me and Holden. We made that bond much stronger during the off season and during practice, and it's great.
Absolutely, absolutely. And speaking of Holden, how has it been playing with a quarterback of that caliber? Not everybody in the in
Yeah,
the county gets an opportunity to play with a guy that's going to be throwing passes at Auburn next year. Uh, what has it been like to be able to play with a guy that's so mild tempered, always under control, never seems to get rattled out here, and know that that's the guy that you get to catch passes from on a daily basis?
it's wonderful. Holden is that guy. He's uh he's playing high school at his college level. He has that college instinct right now as a high school quarterback, and it's just like any play, and he knows that I'm gonna be there. Like he knows that I'm gonna be right there in that position before I'm even there, and he knows what's open before the play even develops, and it's just his mindset is always high, always set the standard. Is saying here in BC is to set the standard, and his motivation is always high, and it just affects the team and make us way more better.
Now, obviously, if his standard is there, what have you done to raise your standard to make sure that you're meeting him where he is?
I worked off for off season. I got with Coach Phillips, went over all our offensive plays, also with Holden, to make sure that we know everything that's happening, and I just I just put in a lot of work to get to where I'm at right now.
Absolutely. Now, some other guys that you play with, obviously, Justin Thomas, I call him Baby Bo Jackson.
Yes, sir.
He plays football, he plays baseball. We know that baseball is where his future is, but you would never know it watching that man play football. What has it been like watching him go through this process where it seemed like everybody was after him for, his baseball prowess, and now it's almost like people are saying, why is this kid not playing football? Like, what has it been to watch him and know that he's so resigned and so resolute to his decision? He's already signed and committed and signed to play baseball at the University of Georgia. But man, people are like, man, he should probably lace him up for the dogs as well. What's it been like playing with him?
It's great. I mean, me and him made a strong bond. It's like we're brothers, and like a lot of people say that we look alike. But a lot of people say we look alike, but we're actually not brothers. But on the field we're brothers, and off the field we're still brothers. We talk to each other every day, but we just created a real strong bond that's unbreakable. And playing with him is like playing with the NFL player, and it's wonderful seeing him break a 50 yard run, and then me and him coming down and celebrating together.
So, absolutely. I think one of the things that I've really enjoyed about watching your team go through this journey is that there were no guarantees early on. You had a little slip up. You lost the game, and people were like, well, yeah, they're gonna, but the competition that you guys played this year, high level competition all season. You got into region play. You got the best shot that Jenkins had to give. You got the best shot that New Hampstead had to give. You hung 1 billion points on New Hampstead. You didn't have to do boys like that. You got the best shot that Islands had to give. But when other teams from other places in the state came, or when you traveled to those other teams, could you feel that they were trying to give you their best shot? Like this was a barometer for them, and so you had to bring your level up to them?
Yeah, I could feel that every team that we played wanted to beat us real bad, and we just came out with a mindset that we're going to win and that we need to win, just to keep everything keep our energy rolling and staying high during the season, the regular season, and the playoffs. And yeah,
absolutely. I think for me, now you're one step away. You're at the doorstep.
Yes, sir.
I know that you guys are, by the time this thing airs, you guys will probably already be in Atlanta.
Yes, sir.
What's going to be that feeling like, that 24 hours before? You got to wait. You got to get to Atlanta, and then you've got to wait another 24 hours before you get a chance to take them steps in the Mercedes-Benz or whatever they're calling it now, the Dome, and play a football game versus a team that wants the same thing as you want.
It's an exciting feeling, but we're going to have to control ourselves for the next 24 hours and just make sure that we have everything down pat, our offense, our defense, our special teams. Just make sure we have everything together, and we make sure we have our game plan set. But yes, sir.
Absolutely. I don't want to get into any like game planning things, because that doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. When you get out there, it's man on man. Like for me, it was the hitch.
Yes, sir.
Because I was known as a deep ball guy. So I would push and I would get right on that shoulder and boom, boom, bang the drum, come back, hit him with the hitch. And I'm bigger than most DBs. Yes, I'm giving them a blessing, taking them to the ground, and I'm off to the races. For you, what's the move that when you hear this play, you've got this route that's automatic?
Yes, sir. It got to be the dig route. The dig route is my favorite route because I push off like a 6 real hard to get the DB to twist his hips and run. And then I break down my hips, not spin move him, but what is called?
Swimming inside. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Swim move him. And basically, if that safety is not over top and I'm man to man, I'm not man to man, but he's man to man with me, and I beat him, and I got him for an extra 2-3 yards, and I catch it on the run.
That's a wrap.
Yes, sir.
They ain't catch you from behind.
Yeah.
Who cares about all that 4-3, whatever speed? Yes, if you catch it on the run, that's a wrap. You call him the tutty on that one.
Yes, sir.
I like it. So now, recruitment wise, I know that you just got a few stars put onto the end of your name. Yes, we don't know why it took so long for these stars, rivals, like 24/7. What's going on? I don't know. Not that those things matter in the grand scheme of things. We know how good of a talent you are. You know your worth. But what is it like to start to see the validation from the outside in the work that you've put in? Because we've heard the praise for Holden, we've heard the praise for Justin. And they say, oh, well, it's not just them. They got some other guys, but you're the best receiver in the state right now.
Yes, sir.
Like, you're 100% the best receiver in 4A right now.
Yes,
for sure. That stats say it all. That's what it is.
Yes, sir.
When you start to get that outside appreciation for what you do, what does it feel like?
It feels real good. It shows that it makes me feel that my hard work is paying off, and people are starting to see that I'm a talented player. Even though people probably already know that I'm a talented player, but just seeing other people that come from different areas see that I'm a talented player and see how much work I put in on the off season and during the season, it's just great.
Absolutely. I feel really good about you guys. I know for a fact that you're going to go up there and put your best foot forward. You know, victory's never in our hands. That's in a higher power's hands. But I'm sure that you guys have done everything that you need to do in order to be successful on Friday evening or Friday afternoon. Before we get out of here, I got a little something for you because you are our Say Less Athlete of the Year. We got you a t-shirt. It's gold because gold is befitting the champion.
Yes, sir.
It's got the Bryan on the back with the number 1 on it.
Appreciate you.
Absolutely. And really just looking forward to seeing you and your guys go out there and do your thing. The great thing about it at this point in the season is there's no, oh well, they're Benedictine and we're not. We're all Benedictine fans right now.
Yes, sir.
You're putting on for the city of Savannah, Savannah, Chatham County, the Low Country, the Coastal Empire, and all of the surrounding areas. We'll be rooting you on, whether we're in the seats or whether we're watching on television. Y'all go out there and bring home the championship, man.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate it.
Thank
hey,
you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been Zaquan Bryan. I'm Coach Gene Clemens. Until next time, y'all have a great one.